Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, yeah! It's time for Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
Yeah, buddy, you know that sound. It is Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store, downtown Blacksburg. Great place to go out, enjoy some good food and beverages and beers. Tell Mikey we sent you. That's all you got to do. So, Nate, happy belated Valentine's Day.
Happy belated Valentine's Day for you as well. Was it a good one?
Yeah. I mean, it was decent. I think it was, we kind of really didn't do much because, well, we're going to celebrate here shortly. I might as well let the cat out of the bag. We're going to Hawaii. So, yeah, we're today's my last day. I'm really going to be celebrating on Brewsday Tuesday today because I'm basically done for a whole week.
Yeah.
Going to be out of this piece. And so, yeah, we're going to really do our celebrating there. So,
that makes sense.
We just put it on hold, So, what about you guys? I know you're married. You got kids and stuff. Do you guys still do the Valentine's Day thing?
Now, I mean, it's gotten a little more fun because it was always, I mean, with the wife, nothing personal, but she's thrilled with whatever. And so it makes it very hard. Like, I'll try and make it special. And it's like, well, what do you want? And
if she's
really
thrilled with
clear answer.
If she's thrilled with whatever,
So
then it's just like, why put in effort?
I feel like I retread the same tire every year. But now with kids, it's a whole lot easier because, I mean, we've kind of made it about the children. And so we took them out for a nice lunch and went and had some fun in Roanoke. And it's a good little time. It was
Nice.
fun.
All right, very nice, very nice. Well, yes, it is a day removed, but, so because it was Valentine's Day yesterday, we're doing a delayed celebration with our beers. Obviously, Valentine's Day, the first thing comes to mind is candy. And since we just did the chocolate show not that long ago, we decided to go a little bit, outside the box. Well, I guess this one's pretty just, right there. Sycamore's Double Candy, which is a double IPA, right up my alley, coming in at 9%. Sycamore, which I think, did we have a Sycamore beer with the chocolate? I feel like we just had them the other day.
We did.
Because I remember they're in North Carolina,
Theirs was
right?
the chocolate brownie.
Yeah.
Or the special brownies was the one it was.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, the special brownie. So some more fun and love from Sycamore. We got this tasty beverage here. I'm assuming it's going to be tasty. I'll find out. What do you got over there?
So, I mean, you got the memo about me and anything defined as candy. This is the Sweet Tarts Cape Cod Cranberry Sour Ale from Peak Organic Brewing Company. I love that it's organic, but I also love that it's sour. And cranberry is one of my favorite fruits of all time.
Oh, and Sweet Tart. Remember you said you're not really a chocolate candy guy.
Yeah,
You're more
so it's
into
just
the sours.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. So the Sweet Tarts are the ones. Smarties are the ones in the little package. Which ones are the Sweet Tarts?
Okay, so I actually did some research on this randomly, completely not prepping for this at all. So Smarties aren't the same as Sweet Tarts.
No.
Sweet Tarts are the crunchier ones. Smarties are like the ones that are like really powdery.
Yeah.
You crush them up. So
and
yeah, exactly. It was always the cool thing to do in school. Well, Smarties came from Fun Dip, which came from Pixie Sticks, which came from a generic brand Kool-Aid powder.
All right, slow down. That's a lot to process. So Smarties are like already mixed Fun Dip, basically? Like the candy.
They're compressed.
Fun Dip, you got the stick that you're dipping in the sugar. So is it sort of just like a combination of the two? Already flavored and...
So the person who invented it started off as a kind of like a Kool-Aid. It was just a drink powder. And he discovered that his children were just
eating the powder. Pixie
Sticks were born. And then he's like, well, we got to have something here because they're getting sticky fingers everywhere. So they added a spoon, and it became Fun Dip. The spoon, of course, later replaced with that delicious candy stick.
Which is awesome.
And it's like, all right, well, parents are now complaining about the dip getting everywhere, so let's try compressing them, and they became Smarties.
Smarties or
Smarties.
Sweet Tarts?
Sweet Tarts are a I believe they're a Wonka.
See, to me, Smarties
Thing.
aren't. To me, Smarties don't taste.
They don't have
not
near as
fun,
much
dude.
flavor.
No.
No, it's the same. Like they compressed the powder, or at least that's how it was invented. I'm sure they've changed the formula since then, but because they've been around forever. But yeah, it started off as a drink powder.
Okay. So, but Sweet Tarts, which is what the beer is named after, aren't those ones are just like in a packet or something?
Yeah, they come in the roll. It's got the foil around it.
It's got foil around it. I can't envision it at all. I might have to Google it.
Yeah, spend more time in the candy aisle.
Sweet. See, I thought that. I guess maybe it's because I'm thinking of like when you're. Those ones.
Are you
Okay.
thinking of the Necco Sweethearts, the ones
Well,
that
no.
are heart shaped?
Well, no, I'm thinking of like I guess Sweet Tarts. Sometimes they come in like a small pack. You know, I'm thinking more like what you would get for Halloween.
Yeah, the
like
foil,
or like a
the
little
paper
little packets.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those.
Okay, so Sweet Tart. They're a Wonka.
Yeah, I
They're a
believe
Wonka
so.
one, like you said. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it. So then the Sweet Tarts, and they got the chewy ones.
Those are good.
Those are where it's at. All right. So I'm more of a Sweet Tart guy than a Smarties guy.
There was a.
Smarties are just so plain and boring.
They really are.
Yeah, there's not.
There's like no effort in chewing them. You can basically just throw the whole roll in your mouth, and there's 10 minutes later, you're like, did I have candy?
Yeah. So all right. One of the things that I think about when it comes to Valentine's Day, it takes me back to childhood because remember in grade school, you know, you'd put out a box and you'd go and get your Valentine's cards, and basically if it didn't have candy in it, then like nobody wanted. Like you wanted to have the coolest, not only candy in it, but you wanted to be the best candy. I don't think that ever really happened for me, but or if it was really cool, I can't remember what was the time. Like you know, when I was in elementary school, you know, Michael Jordan was huge. So if you gave like the ones that was like the Michael Jordan cards or whatever, that was cool. But for the most part, I think mine were pretty lame.
See, I was kind of unlucky in that because I moved around. Like I think by the time I was in 5th grade, I had gone to 5 different schools, so like I never really got the time to fit in. And I don't know that like I don't have a vivid Valentine's memory from school.
Well, the one that really stands out, and it's amazing that I could even think back this far. It was actually preschool. So I guess what are you 4? But I remember we did the same sort of thing. Everybody had the little bin, you know, cards. But one of the girls, can't remember her name though. Remember she had dark hair, but I don't know how she had the hookup on these. I'm guessing or something. But she actually brought in like little stuffed animals that everybody got. And mine was obviously like a leftover from like Halloween because it was like a bat with like an orange shirt with pumpkins on it. But like that bat was one of my favorite stuffed animals all through growing up. Like I love that little bat. And
Don't lie, you were listening to Ozzy in preschool.
yeah, you know, I bit the head off of it once I started into my rock.
Everyone was
career.
traumatized, got sent to the principal's office.
Yeah, but so I know we kind of delved into the candy thing with you know when we did the chocolate day, but non-chocolate candy. What's the best? Top notch. I mean, I know you do have the soft spot for gummy bears. You got that big bag on your
So
desk.
something I neglected to mention during the vodka show, the other thing I like to do with gummy bears as an adult, they are extremely versatile, and I really wish I had brought in some of that because if you take your gummy bears and soak them in vodka for a few days, they get super big and super chewy. Other than the gummy bears, though, I'm a huge sucker for like I said, the sweet tarts, anything that's sour. Sour gummy bears. If you can find the Haribo sour gummy bears, it's absolutely life changing. But I like that little tartness. I like to know I had candy.
Mm-hmm.
It's that citric acid in
Yeah.
it.
So I mean, like my kind of go-to non-chocolate. I like Skittles. So do you like the sour Skittles?
I do love
You
the
go
sour Skittles, but you have to eat those sparingly because otherwise you'll just burn a hole right through your cheek.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, Skittles are definitely one of my go-tos for sure. I mean, if we're going back chocolate, you know, I'm thinking about what's in my candy machine over there. M&M's also like the, you know, not the everything flavors, the ones that have the gross ones, but you know, the flavored jelly beans.
I love jelly beans, except for the licorice.
Yeah, I'm not a big licorice.
I'm never.
fan,
This
yeah.
is not candy. I mean, what's the worst non-chocolate candy? Because I have some thoughts on that, and I know we've toyed with it on Facebook.
Well, there's a lot of bad ones. That takes me back to like the, you know, thinking about what bad candy you get like on Halloween, and then you dump it out and you try and trade the crap that you don't like. I mean, obviously, what is it even candy? What are those big orange peanut things?
I knew you were gonna say circus peanuts.
What
By
the-
far
what
the
is
worst
that? What is
candy.
that made of? I don't even know what that is. Granted, I haven't probably had one in decades, so who knows? Maybe I would love it now.
I think
but
like the few
don't
I
they, like,
had as a
stretch?
child were enough. My grandmother loved them and always had them. Like, here, I got a treat for you. And my mom was always like, you don't have to eat that. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to.
yeah,
I think there are marshmallows that are like just left out for a couple of days, and like, oh, well, can't use these. Let's dye them orange.
Yeah, I'm good on those, man. Where's your head at with the bad candy?
I mean, circus peanuts are absolutely out there. I'm hard pressed to think of one that maybe do they even still exist? Have you ever had Good and Plenty?
Oh yeah, the purple.
They're like the Mike and Ike's, but they're all licorice flavored.
Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
designed that?
Yeah, I don't do the Good and Plenties for sure. I don't even really like Mike and Ike's, frankly.
And I'm good with the Mike and Ike's, but you have to get the weird flavors. Like the traditional ones are kind of boring. Hot tamales were always a solid go-to for me.
There you
I love
go.
cinnamon flavor.
We digress. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to Valentine's Day, that is you think candy. What else? Oh yeah, love and stuff, whatever. Valentine's. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's such a corporate holiday.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely is. It was designed by Hallmark. I'm pretty positive.
Well, I'm sure it's based on truth with a whole Saint Valentine.
I'm not
and all that
Catholic, but
crap.
I have to look up what Saint Valentine was the saint of because it's probably something like not at all related. I know you got like your Cupid Association, this flying cherub that shoots you with a bow and arrow. What's more romantic than a casual arrow violence?
So this is where it's good when Huck was pretty good on the show because he would do the deep dives in the history of it. So if memory serves correct, I'm sure we've talked about it like every year when Huck was on, but it's something about there was like I don't know, or wasn't there something? Well, I know there was the St. Valentine murders. There was like that the gangster kind of stuff that happened, but I think it's based on something having to do with like somebody's wedding or somebody being parted. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Neither of us are good.
I'm just glad to
Catholic
be
boys.
drinking good beer. Which
That's what it is a celebration.
I hope
of.
you're. What was it? Was that wasn't Peaks? What
It's
is it?
Peak Organic Brewing. It's
Peak
the
Organic. I wonder
Cape Cod Cranberry Sour Ales.
I wanted to say Peaks of Otter, but I'm like, no, that's the winery that does the Kiss the Devil. Peaks.
Have I ever shown you my limited edition Kiss the Devil bottle? I should have brought it in for Valentine's Day.
Is it lovely?
Well, it's a devil. It's a ceramic devil.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Yeah. Like every time I've seen Kiss the Devil since, I'm like, there are cooler bottles out there. They must have been a limited run. And
Yeah.
turns out that's what it was.
I think I did end up getting a bottle of it, and it was just a normal bottle. And yeah, you taste it, but it's really that's for cooking. You don't want to actually drink that.
No.
It's just straight ridiculous. But I digress. Sorry. How's your shower treating you?
I mean, I have yet to find a sour I really didn't enjoy. Cranberry, as we learned on the vodka show, is one of my favorite flavorings for fruit. And this is a perfect Valentine's Day beer if you are into sours. If you're not into sours, maybe not so much, but I think it's absolutely delicious. It's light, it's refreshing, it's crisp. I don't know if it's a candy beer. A little nice light snack to get your sweet tooth.
Oh, there you go. He's going to rate it on a scale of 0.25 up to 5, untapped scale, if you will. DreZ Drinks is my handle. You can find him on there, Big Nate Danger, right? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So yeah, how you feeling?
It's delicious. It's ABV. I mean, it's a sour, so obviously its ABV is going to be on the lower side. 4.6 ABV. I'll give it a 4.25. It's not the best I've had, but it's pretty damn delicious.
4.25 ain't too shabby on the untapped scale. Now for me, Sycamore's Double Candy. Obviously, I'm a big IPA guy. Double IPA, triple IPA, quads if you can find them. The bigger, the better. 9% is pretty good, but it does have. I mean, this is as labeled. I mean, the lacing's beautiful. Look at that. But I mean, it has sweet notes to it. It is sweet. It tastes like you're just drinking candy. I just drank candy. It's delicious. This is good. This is easy. This might be a 4.75, honestly. Could even almost be a 5, but you know.
I mean, Sycamore has that solid
Sycamore's
product.
good. I'm gonna say 4.75 on that. This is delicious beer. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll play some tunes. or a tune. We'll come back. We'll drink some more. I don't know. We'll have to see what theme. Because, yes, we do still have. It's kind of along the same, but also branching out. Because yesterday was Valentine's Day. Today is a different day. And we do have a celebratory beer for that as well. Find out what coming up on Brewsday Tuesday.